The most underrated social skill and how I used it. There's one social skill that completely changed my life. And when I first started using it, I did not fully understand why it worked. All I knew was something inside me started shifting, and so did the way people responded to me. Fast forward to now, I understand exactly how and why it works. Thanks to my mentor, I've broken it down to a science. It's deceptively simple, but I promise you, it has the power to transform how you carry yourself, how others see you, and how confident you feel in any room. In this video, I'm going to show you what this skill actually is and why most people overlook it, how I used it to upgrade my social life, even before I understood it, and how you can start using it today to shift your energy and your results. Chapter 1. The skill most people ignore. Let's get straight to it. The one skill that transformed my entire social life was self-affirmation. Not in the corny Pinterest quote kind of way, and not just standing in the mirror yelling, "I love myself." That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a disciplined, conscious, and repeated act of reshaping my internal identity through the words I spoke to myself on purpose. And the truth is, most people ignore this skill, not because it doesn't work, but because it doesn't give them instant results. You say something powerful about yourself, and nothing happens. You still feel awkward. You still doubt yourself, so you assume it's not working. But what I didn't realize at first, and what most people never learn, is that your words are seeds. And like any seed, they take time, soil, and repetition to grow. Every time you speak powerfully about yourself, you're sending a message to your brain, this is who we're becoming. And at first, it may feel fake because it's new. You say, I'm confident, I speak with clarity, people love being around me, and your brain immediately raises an eyebrow. But here's what I've come to learn. Your brain is always listening. And if you're not intentionally speaking into who you want to be, you're letting old voices from your past, your upbringing, your failures run the show. You want to know why self-doubt feels so natural? Because you've been rehearsing it every day, accumulatively. So what happens when you start rehearsing belief instead? Chapter 2. How I used it, even before I understood it. When I first started doing self-affirmations, I didn't know what they were. I just knew I didn't like how I felt. Social settings made me second guess everything. What to say, how to say it, whether I belonged in the room. Sometimes I'd be loud and funny just to cover the fact that I was incredibly insecure. Other times I'd stay quiet, keep my head down, and hope I didn't have to speak. And eventually, I got tired of that cycle, tired of the anxiety, tired of feeling invisible, tired of knowing I had something to offer, but never feeling comfortable enough to show it. So one day, I tried something different. Before going somewhere new, I'd say, I am calm, I am present, I am meant to be here. Before speaking, my voice matters. I didn't shout it. I wasn't journaling it in gold ink. I was just saying it, whispering it, repeating it to myself quietly before walking in the door. And it wasn't some lightning bolt shift. It was gradual, but noticeable. I started standing taller, making better eye contact, smiling without overthinking it. And little by little, people responded to me differently. Not because they changed, but because I did. Even before I understood the neuroscience or the spiritual implications, I knew one thing for sure. When I speak to myself with power, I carry power into the world. Chapter 3. The results you can manifest. Now, here's where it actually gets real. Because once I committed to this, not just as a practice, but as a lifestyle, everything changed. I stopped waiting for external validation. I stopped needing people to like me first. I stopped chasing approval before giving it to myself. Self-affirmation didn't just change how I spoke to myself. It changed who I believed I was. And from that belief came a wave of transformation. I became more social without forcing it. I stopped fearing silence in conversations. I actually enjoyed being around people because I wasn't constantly editing and trimming myself in real time. I stopped feeling like I had to perform in social settings because I already was the person I wanted to be internally. I had rehearsed it so many times, the belief became real. And that's what I want you to understand. You don't need to wait until you feel confident to act confidently. You don't need to fake it. You need to train it. Affirmations aren't delusion, they're design. A lot of people subscribe to fake it till you make it. Instead of using that energy to fake it, you can actually use it to become the very thing you want to be. Affirmations are how you build trust with yourself. They're how you tune your frequency to match the results you want. And once that frequency locks in, you'll attract the right conversations, the right energy, the right momentum without even trying to. Because your inner script is finally working for you, not against you. Chapter 4. Why most people never master it. I may sound like a broken tape recorder, just repeating myself, but truly this has to be specified. Self-affirmation is not a quick fix, it's a discipline. And discipline isn't always exciting. It doesn't give you dopamine spikes as fast as you would hope. It doesn't always feel good in the moment, which is exactly why most people drop it after a week. They say, it didn't work, but the truth is, they just stop too early. Think of it like going to the gym and quitting because you don't see your abs after 5 days. It's not the gym that failed you, it's the lack of consistency. Affirmations work the same way. You say it, you don't feel it necessarily. You say it again, you still don't feel it fully. But one day, without even realizing it, you start moving differently. You start speaking up, smiling more, showing up. That shift, it was built in the dark. And the people who win at this are the ones who are willing to plant seeds they may not see grow right away. So don't just stop because it's slow. Don't stop because it feels awkward. That awkwardness, it's the sound of your old identity cracking open and a new one seeping in. Keep going.